For my next video, I'd like to do one on NowBrief and some of the new features with that and how to make a widget for the NowBrief and or NowBar. Okay, so I'm using the Samsung S25 Ultra and the new One UI 8. So there was some new additions with One UI 8 that One UI 7 didn't have. I'm not even so sure One UI 7 had the NowBrief, NowBar. So this is going to work primarily on Samsung devices. S25, S24 I know is just now getting One UI 8. So if it has it on One UI 7, drop me a comment down below. Let me know that your phone has this. So first thing we want to do, let's dive right in, as I'd say. Let's go to Settings and scroll down to Lock Screen and AOD, Always on Display. Okay, and there it is right there, NowBar. So this is the NowBar settings. So let's go over that first. So check the information you need right now and start essential features without unlocking your phone. So live notifications, I've turned off Google Finance, don't need that. I really don't want that one either because I'm not a sports guy. To show information from sports, you need to turn on notifications for this app in settings. Okay, so we'll turn that on. We'll go back and we'll turn that off because I don't want that on. Media player, yes. Maps, yes. Samsung Health, yes. Interpreter, yes. Clock, yes. Voice recorder, yes. Samsung Notes, emergency sharing, smart things, wallet. I don't use that much, but we'll leave it on. Tip, not seeing live notifications. For live notifications to appear for an app, allow notifications, lock screen notifications, and show content on lock screen must be turned on in the app's notification setting. So I like my voice recorder, so let's turn that on. Even though it is on, it's grayed out, so let's go and make sure that we see those things, even if it's grayed out or not. Samsung Wallet, settings, turn on. Okay. So that's my live notifications. So next, obviously turn on NowBrief. Get a personalized briefing with suggested content and actions that change throughout the day. NowBrief stays on the NowBar until you tap to open it. It will appear again the next time new content is available. So current mode, we're going to keep that on, and do not disturb, we'll keep that on as well. So that's setting up the NowBar. So let's go ahead, and there's two ways you can do this. You can tap and hold, or you can swipe in, or tap and hold. That's just the way I do it. It's faster and easier. And then go to widgets, and then there's our NowBrief. And under NowBrief, you have two different kinds, a 2x1 size and a 2x2 size. So let's go ahead and just out of installation, let's put the big one in. Normally you can resize it, but this one doesn't resize. This is the same size. So it gives you right on the screen, right after you go to it, it automatically gives you a reading. Cloudy evening, have a good weekend evening, which it is. That's my current weather actually. So we'll tap on it, and then we'll go through this because this is really a neat feature to have. Cloudy evening, make the most this weekend, rain, blah, 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 blah. One event left for today. You've reached your daily activity. Check out these videos. My energy score, if you have a watch, which I do, your sleep, all those things are on there, and you can hit the settings and get a personalized briefing with suggested content and actions that change throughout the day. To use NowBrief, personal data intelligence must be turned on in settings. NowBrief is processed on your phone. NowBrief appears on the app's edge panel and on your home screen. If you've added the NowBrief widget NowBrief also stays on your Now bar until you tap to open it. It appears again when new content is available. So we have content to include. So this is what I have on my Now bar or my NowBrief. Choose which types of content to show in your NowBrief. So I have health and wellness. I don't mess with travel. Events and tasks. I don't mess with routines. I should. Someday I'll get into those. They're very powerful. Digital well-being, communication, moments, gallery stories. I don't have any. That's pictures and stories. Traffic updates. Parking spot reminders. That's kind of neat. So you are driving around the city and it'll tell you where you can park. And then it'll also remind you where you can park and then where you actually parked. So this is a pretty powerful feature if you live in a big city. News, text messages, wearable battery alerts, and YouTube. I've turned all those on. And then NowBrief without unlocking. When you tap the NowBrief in the Now bar on your lock screen, you'll be able to view a full Now briefing without unlocking your phone. So I don't know if I want to turn, well, we're not going to do that because I think if I turn my power off, I'll stop recording the screen. So anyway, let's go back to the top. We're back to our NowBrief. And if you look in the top right corner, I'm not going to be able to hear this because I'm recording it, but you will. So I'm going to tap that and then let you listen.
Cloudy evening. Make the most of this weekend evening. It's currently 64 degrees Fahrenheit in Kewanee with a high of 76 and a low of 58 degrees. You have an event today. Here are the details. Return tablet.
Okay, so as you saw or heard, I hope, I'm going to go back to this when I'm editing it. It will actually read your entire day for you, which is like really neat and very important for me. I can wake up, hit that recording in the upper right corner, and it'll read me the weather. It'll read me any events I have. It'll read me all the things I've put on here that I thought was important throughout the day. So some of it says your NowBrief contains AI generated content, some of it. And that's really the most, I mean, you can change, of course, any of this, but that upper right corner audio reading aloud setting is brand new. We didn't have that, I know, in any of the One UI betas, so that just came out. So anyway, that is basically all of how the One UI NowBrief and NowBar works with One UI beta. I'm sorry, not beta, One UI 8. Get this right. So I hope you found my video to be helpful. Thank you for being here. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. Thank you for your time. And until next time, I'm out.